drones down there too. You don't go up by the honey and eat it.
So as far as what typically when you're doing it, I mean, when I'm doing this, I'm gonna want to. My way is I want to find that queen first because I want to make darn sure I'm not shaking her onto a thing. This is another unmarked queen.
Yes, this is unmarked queen.
Okay. So again, you end up going through doing the whole, the whole box inspection. Brood, we want to have a frame with brood on it that we're getting the bees that we're gonna do the sugar spike test on.
Yep.
So I guess we'll just start on one side here. It looks like they're pretty tight over here.
Yeah, they are pretty tight. Yeah, I have the proper bee space over here, this one here. I didn't have them close enough together. That makes it hard, and you have a couple frames in the middle here that are not quite touching each other. Right here. There's just enough space for 10 frames on your edges. The more you use these frames, that propolis is on the side, you really gotta scrape them down. Usually, 90% of the time you do it when you...
These are kind of slick. Have you ever come in here like this?
Right here in the hole, yeah.
It's gonna be pretty tight together, I'm thinking.
You may have to scrape a couple as we go here.
I like the hive tool with the hook.
So do I. That's all I use.
I got one of each.
Again, that's gonna be, everybody's gonna have. You use something, you try it, you're gonna have your personal preference.
Tearing honey apart.
Yeah.
Ooh, there they pissed.
Usually the queen's not on honey.
No.
They don't like to cross it.
We'll just give it a
They'll start being guard bees. So they usually don't even come out until day, day 30 or day 25, I think it is. They're about in that range. And then they fly, they kill themselves within 10 to 15 days. They fly themselves to death. 40, 42, 45 days, depending on time of year. If there's a big nectar flow, they only live for 35 days.
Yeah.
They wear themselves right out. The numbers are kind of like 50 to 100 flowers per trip. 10 to 12 trips a day.
Oh yeah, there's yep, there's in there. So they're making a queen cell, right? Or a swarm cell.
I honestly think that they're so honey bound, she ain't got a whole lot of room to lay anywhere.
It is a pretty darn full hive. Probably, depending on what's going to happen.
Good patch of brood in the middle.
That should have opened up.
So like that frame, that's going to turn into a queen. That's a swarm cell, right?
Yeah, that one was on there.
So we could, well, if we find the queen, we should probably do a split.
Oh, there she is. On the right corner.
Yep, down back in.
Yeah, right on the edge there.
You got a cage?
I
I do have
guess-
a cage. I got a cage right here.
I mean, it's up to Mark.
Here,
Right.
Oh, she's huge.
here.
You got one?
Yeah,
Otherwise, Don, I got it
Here.
right in the corner. Oh, you got it?
right here.
All right. Yep, there we go.
You're clean.
I was going to say, yeah.
Where'd she go?
We're just going to hold on to her for a few minutes while we
bring your-
shake off bees for a test.
Say, Marty, did you bring your marker? Marker?
No, I don't have my marker.
I do.
If you want them, if you want a marker.
Typically what I would do, I mean, you can, I'm not big on messing with queens. If I see her, I would
Just leave her.
put her back in there, left her over there, and then scooted back over to some of this brood and then done my test over here knowing that she is safely over there. But hey, whatever, you know.
Which frame are you gonna shake off here?
I'm just gonna head back over this way.
Yeah, you ran out of brood real fast though.
Or is
So
this
which
one
is-
got plenty? This one's got
The queen cook.
That was the one I put back in, yeah.
Oh, it's a-
Mark, just you can just
There's nothing in it, just some oil jelly.
just set her right on top. Just set her there, and that way the bees aren't gonna be all pissed off.
So we'll put this one back.
Just lay her down there, and she'll be fine.
I couldn't see her. I don't.
Slide this one back down in there.
Now, if you wanted to split this hive because you think it's gonna swarm, what you do is you take the queen and half the hive with you, and you leave the remaining one there. That way
Okay,
they
so
think that they've
where's our-
swarmed already.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go grab a nuke box because I think as many bees are in there, I think she's gonna swarm. I think this hive is gonna swarm.
Yep, that's
Well, can't you?
Is that the one we're going to shake?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move back.
Yeah, there'll probably be a bunch more flying around here.
They're gonna get mad.
I don't think
There's
there's
gonna
going to
be a lot
but
flying
there's
around.
going to be a lot of
They're gonna
flying
fly.
going on. So we're taking a frame that's got plenty of capped brood on it. Underneath here is all pretty much capped brood that's all sealed up.
Normally you're doing this by yourself,
Yeah, you don't have a friend equal hole and everything.
so you put
So I'm just going to shake
lock
this
it between them like that.
right down onto there. You kind of have to shake fairly violently to get them in there. I don't know if that's enough for a half a cup or not. But
oh yeah, plenty.
and that will put it in the container. This frame from here or from here?
It's a little light. I moved that one over. What's that?
Okay. Yeah, there you go. You got enough to do it?
Yeah, it's a light 300.
Get an idea either.
It looked over a half a cup, Marty.
Should be okay. So you'll see what we did, right? Now we got a half a cup of bees in here.
Yep.
You can use your hive tool or however you want to do it.
You want to put it right through or you want me to open it?
So I just put it right through. Approximately tablespoon and a half or so. Powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Just rub it. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Rub it in.
I don't want to. I'm I've gotten stung before doing that.
So now you're just coating the bees with powdered sugar, and they don't like that. So they're all scratching themselves trying to get the powdered sugar off, which knocks the mites off.
I don't remember how long did they say to roll it around for?
1 minute or 2, and then leave it set for a minute.
And then roll it one more time a little bit, and then start shaking.
Yep.
Now you could probably put your frames. You know what I do is I set it down. I put all my frames back in.
Okay, we'll set this over there.
Just let them clean themselves for a minute.
Now we're only. We got one other frame missing besides this one.
Yeah, there's one over there.
Okay.
So
we're gonna
this
slide
is the pest
this
that I've been
file
finding all
back
my
over.
life.
Else. Yep, she's hanging out there.
Oh, it's a spider. Yeah, I got the same thing at the farm. He's just hunting the bees.
Right.
So he kills two
Kills
bees.
one bee,
Sometimes you
but
get
I mean,
one bee and it kills that.
bees in there.
Huh?
That's the hard
So
part.
do you know what kind of spider it is?
No.
Right.
No, wolf
That's why
spider or
we do
something
it in
like
one
that. I
big
think it's
block
called
at
something
one
like that.
time. Yeah.
Ethiopian barking spider. I'm not an entomologist. I don't know.
This frame is kind of tipped.
It worked for me pretty good last year when I did my sugar shake. Well, I've done it twice last year. I was telling her I had a plastic storage tub, clear. You know, it was this big, and it was about that high. I shook them into there. It was just as nice as can be, and I had probably 2 cups of bees, and I just took what I needed. And it actually worked pretty good, and then I just dumped them right back in the hive.
How did you take what you needed?
I just tipped them into a little measuring cup thing.
Oh, okay.
It worked pretty good because it was clear. They didn't care. They just kind of walked around, and the sides were big enough that you know, where some of those were starting to come out real quick.
Yeah, where's that other?
So you just chipped it?
Slide
I
that
just
in.
give them a couple minutes. You roll it a couple more times, and then just let it set for a bit.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen this?
It's a queen marker?
Oh, it was this
It's a
big.
one-handed queen catcher and marker.
Yeah,
both.
yeah,
How do you catch the queen in it?
Just go like this. Take it, and you set it over her on the hive.
Yeah.
And then you just slowly close. See that? See that?
You didn't
Yeah.
have to catch the cold.
You just slowly close it, and all the bees that are in there will leave. She's the only one left.
Then you can move that sponge up.
Then you just slide the sponge up just slightly.
Shake her into there and then shake
Well, you
her
don't
up
want to
with
do it
that.
too tight because you squish her.
That's a bad
And then just mark
Okay.
the top
It's
of
set
her.
so it won't go all the way.
Yep.
And what do you mark her with?
Oh no, I can crush
An
it.
acrylic
This
marker.
No.
is this.
No, a lot
This
of
one
times we'll
almost
just take
will
and
crush her. Almost.
You
It
mark
depends
her
on the
with a
size of the
them out
permanent
on
marker?
on the ground over somewhere else, and then
Yeah, it's regular paint marker, but it's
Yeah,
Pretty
each
much
year
like
has its own color. Last year was yellow. This year's red.
So
Okay.
it's just a paint marker?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Paint doesn't poison her then.
very violently. You want.
Very cool.
All right, so you got your bees. We're gonna roll them. We'll roll them a couple more times in there, back and forth, and then start. A lot of times, you want me to use that paper plate I got?
Yeah, if you want to use a bigger plate, that's fine.
It's right in that green box. It's got cordoned off areas on it. Yeah, that's
Why don't we move the rocks
We gotta patent that one.
over to the next
Or
hive
you
and
can
then
just
use
leave
that
her right
use that shelf?
on top.
Tell them to move the rocks and then we can just use that hive as a shelf there. There you
She
go.
can go right
Yep.
up.
So then basically I'm just gonna dump this upside down and shake that out real good. I was always told you want to hear those bees bonking around in there. This could be maybe a little more violent than, but I've seen
That's
people
not hurting
shaking
the
me
bees?
even more than that.
It's making them dizzy.
I bought mine from
Oh, I see mites from here.
Naming them
Greenville. It's so small.
Well, sometimes there's dirt and stuff in there too, so you really gotta look close.
Mine into a pool
Water.
of water.
That's a good point.
Water, and it was about this big.
Yeah, that's what they said to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Just,
white.
just
Just water.
okay.
That was slick.
What else works really good is if you get a little spray bottle and you can just mist this whole thing at one time. This is fine too. You're just doing that to get the powdered sugar to get it wet and everything. And then the water won't run around quite as much on you. And then you're going to want to look for mites. Which...
Magnifier.
I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Here, set up what?
Yeah, my magnifier's right here.
If you had a hive that had a whole lot of mites in it,
Is that
you would end up
specifically for
seeing
bees?
Nope.
multiple little dots. Looks like more of this is
What?
grass and
What's
other
this?
stuff. I
Oh, the bag? No,
One
it's purple.
small
just totally tell that that
I've never
looks
seen a
like it
purple.
might be
He's got a
mite.
magnifying glass in it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I don't see any egg or any bugs on it. Maybe. Hard to tell.
Us older eyes, it takes a little bit more.
Right there, that one is definitely a mite there.
Which one?
Does he get to my
brown one right
magnifier?
No, he's got it in his hand. He's
That
coming
little
in.
bigger one there. This little one, I can see the legs on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna split this one.
So what is your goal of how many mites?
Well, there's a chart right on the thing that tells you how many, if you have two or three mites. If you have 3 mites out of 300 bees, you might want to treat in the spring. Well, that's a half a cup of 300.
Oh,
Yeah,
going by
come in
the
here because otherwise the water's going to run right off there. That one right there. That one.
I'm gonna get out of my own shadow here. See anything else over here? It's no light. This looks like
Are these bees coming back from their foraging?
Yep.
looks like only 2.
So according to the 2, in the spring, you have 1.33% mite load. Okay? You don't really have to treat. If you had 1 more, or 3 or 4, then you would be treating.
Mark, when was the last time you treated this hive?
I took the pad out last weekend, the last pad.
Okay, so it was recently treated.
Yeah, I just,
Yep. Did you do the 14-day separation deal?
well,
one pad
the,
each?
the Mite away strips. So
Yeah.
put one in 7
7 days.
Pull it out, put the next one in 7 days.
Yeah. Okay. At day 14, you,
Yep.
you put the second one in. Yeah. Okay.
Dump them there, do you dump it back
I usually
on?
dump them right
Dump
on
them right
the
back on.
Everybody will clean everybody off.
Where'd you go?
Then,
We decided at 1.33% we were not going to treat. We don't have to in the spring. They'll get going.
They're shook up pretty good.
I'll figure it out.
Yep.
I did. I've seen them rattled a lot worse. Since they're not my bees, I didn't want to really totally crazy.
So this one's going to your house for a few days.
Oh, okay.
Is he only a mile away?
As a crow flies.
Well, that's how a bee flies too, right?
Yeah.
So that's not really far enough. Just saying.
Okay, so you want to take a nuke out of and put it in there?
Yeah.
Ah, with that one cell on it?
No, I'm going to pull the queen out.
Or you're gonna send the queen
Out.
okay and leave the rest of them here.
Yep.